Let's bring you over to Jim's serve on his first hole of the last round. It's a 120-yard par 3, and he already ranges about 600 yards on his drives, so he's probably used a wedge, considering he can already go 150 yards with them. Let's see how he does. And right next to the hole, you can look at the stats on the side of your screen of the swing. Here he has a peak height of 130 feet, which is the maximum of its trajectory, a ball speed of 110 miles per hour, that's its velocity, a landing angle of 60 degrees, and a total distance of 119 yards. What a swing, Servin. Now, while Jim's walking down to the green after his beautiful swing, I'm going to bring you guys back to the studio and show all you youngsters how I won all of my Masters using calculus. Welcome back to the studio. It's me, Gianfranco Bottano, former Masters winner. And something that I used and Jim uses in his golf is his calculus. Now, our high-speed camera has taken multiple pictures of his swing and created a graph for us right here. It calculates the velocity and gives us a velocity equation that we can use to calculate the best shot for this hole. Now, to make it easy, the acceleration of any object in motion is negative 9.8 meters per second squared. Using this, we can take the integral or antiderivative, giving us the instantaneous velocity of the ball. To find the maximum of our shot, we need to use the points from the graph, and we need to use our position equation. To find the position equation, we need to take the derivative of the velocity equation, like this. Although this is not always the case due to rules like cusps. The position of the points in the graph on both sides are less at the point 2 seconds, making the graph concave. Now, there is no local minimum because the absolute minimum would be at the starting height of 0. Now, using the velocity graph, now we can determine the range of the height of Jim's wedge shot is between 0 feet and 130 feet. That's its maximum. And using the position equation we derived earlier, we can determine that the domain is between 0 and 150 yards. Oh, it looks like Jim is just about making it to the putting green right now. It's got a right to left slope on it, and he's paired up with Tiger Woods. Let's see how Jim does on his putting right here. Was up first with a 3-foot putt. Aim to the right of the cup, and it goes in! Here was Wood's shot, represented by the line negative cosine x.1.7 from 0 to 3. And Jim just puts it straight in. And Jim puts it straight in with this line being represented by the equation g of x equals 0. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Well, we're going to take the area under the curve just for a little bit of fun. Now to find that, we need to take the integral of f of x equals negative cosine x plus 1 and subtract that by g of x equals 0 on an integral where a equals 0 and b equals 3. There you go. It's been a long day here at Augusta. We just finished up the Masters. Our final groupings are finishing up their rounds, and we're ready to see the winner. But first, let's remember our calculus. We learned about area of the curve, integrals, derivatives, antiderivatives, velocity, all that sort of stuff. Make sure to use that more in your golf. It'll help you out. It helps me. Now let's see our winner, Jim Sir.
Let's go, baby.
How you doing, Jim? Just got back from your win the Masters. How you doing?
Yeah. Feeling great.
Okay, let's put this on real quick, just to get this over with.
Yeah, you got it? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Feels reminiscent.
Yep. So, how does it make you feel after this win today?
Feels great. Get the 11th one in the books. Make the record even harder to beat.
Yep, just set a new course record of 61. How'd you do that?
Used my experience from the last round shooting the 62, and it makes it that much harder for the competition to beat it.
Yep. Just led all 72 holes again. How'd you do that?
I gotta be honest with you, I used calculus. It's something I used all throughout high school and all throughout college, and I'm using it all throughout my career now. Helped me with my drives off the tee, my approach shots with my wedges, and my putts.
Well, congratulations again.
Yeah, feels great, thanks.
Back to you guys. And we even have Jim's caddy who was along for the entire ride.
With the departure of Jim,
oh
we
yes,
now have his
baby!
caddy.
Oh yes!
How you doing?
Number one every time, baby. You know.
Must feel great to get that win. How does it feel?
Very great. Fantastic. Very good.
Well, other than that, the cut you're about to get, pretty significant amount of money.
What is cut? I don't.
The 15% thing.
No. What 15? What is the 15?
You're not joking?
What? No.
How are you getting paid?
Oh, money. Yes. So I get a new contract every 13 per hour. I get every 1 hour I get $13.
Do you know what the other caddies are making?
What? What are they make money?
The guy who came second, his caddy made $150,000.
How many I make?
A lot less. Like 1/150th of that amount.
Do you know where Jem is right now? What?
Cut. Yo, cut.
And have fun with all of the bloopers, because it took me multiple tries to get every single one of these down, and Jim would not stop laughing for some reason. I have no idea why. I very good, very easy.
I hate you. That's disrespectful. Of Jim Server. Now we have his caddy.
Hey! Yes, number one today.
How you doing?
Very great.
I can't. Server. Now we have his caddy. We have his caddy. How does it feel for you to get the win with your golfer?